I have learned how to use the Panasonic camera correctly and how to use all the different possible shot types we can create with it. As well as being given the Panasonic camera, we were also given the Kodak flip camera to use. When using the flip camera, I learned how important it was to keep the camera steady at all times and to be mindful of what you were aiming at. I've also learned how to use the tripod, which was something that I'd never used before media, but now I can confidently set it up properly. And finally, we learnt how to use the fisheye lens, which attaches onto the iPhone. After learning how to use it, we were able to use it twice in our final media product. As well as being given lots of camera equipment to use, we also had to learn how to use iMovie, which was something that I'd never used before media. At the beginning of the year, I found it quite difficult to use iMovie and couldn't get the hang of it. However, now I feel quite confident and comfortable with using it. We had to learn how to add titles, add transitions, how to add our audio, and how to edit and cut the footage. We knew that it was important we learn how to use iMovie properly and effectively, as it would be what we were using to edit our final media product. From looking back at our prelim to our final product, it is clear that we've drastically improved our knowledge and understanding of the different techniques of using iMovie and the camera. The prelim videos seem to include very basic shot types and camera angles, unlike our final product, which we felt made it most effective. During our prelim, we also did not know a lot about how to use the equipment. We had a basic understanding of how to use the tripod, however we did not know how to use it as effectively as we did when making our final product. We also used the fisheye lens twice in our final media product, which was something we did not think to use when planning our prelim. We also learned a lot about using iMovie from our prelim to our final film. With our prelim, some of our dialogue was cut off in between the shots. It did not flow together. It looked very false, harsh, and it had sharp cuts in between the scenes. But when editing our final film, we used different transitions and we learnt how to fade in and out, which would fix this problem and make sure it did not happen for our final product.